me coming up in a darker family, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times I was the house Negro. You know what I'm saying? They would say, oh, he the house Negro. And I'm like, well, what that mean? You know what I'm saying? That kind of, that kind of segregates me from my people, because they saying that, they telling me I'm on this side of the fence while they over here. So if I'm on this side of the fence, but there's nobody on this side of the fence for me to relate to, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm on the outskirts of my situation.
But one thing that I do get all the time is everybody wants to know where I'm from. They don't believe that I'm black, you know. Yeah, and so they'll be like, what are you?
I mean, when my firstborn, my great-grand-aunt, first question, okay, you know what the first question was? How dark is it?
I was in a conversation as early as yesterday with a gentleman who shared with me that his friend, good friend, discouraged his daughter from marrying a dark-complected man because he himself said that he didn't want any dark grandchildren.
What I have observed on a more deeper level, because young dark-skinned girls are brought up sometimes, you know, to think that they are not pretty as their light-skinned counterparts.
People would just say it out of nowhere. They'll be like, oh, you're pretty for a dark-skinned girl. And I said, what's that supposed to mean? Dark-skinned girls are ugly? And like, I actually asked someone one time, I was like, why did you say that to me? And they're like, because usually, you know, dark-skinned girls aren't as pretty as you. But like, you're pretty. And I was like, okay. I mean, I don't know.
Skin color was never a problem to me. And I've always said, you know, you need to learn who she is before you judge her. It's not about what color she is. It doesn't make her a different way from everybody else or whatever.
Light-skinned guys, yeah, they are considered pretty boys, yeah. They spend more time in the mirror.
I heard everything. I heard you ain't black, you know what I'm saying? I heard white boy, oh, why you talk so proper? Because I'm light-skinned, you know, I'm soft automatically for no reason, you know, even though they haven't met me yet.
There's people out there that, other than light-skinned cats, that are really vain. They love themselves.
And like a lot of society sees the model black man as a bald, dark-skinned, muscular man who's tall and, like, sorry to say, hung or whatever you want to say. But
you automatically assume that you're smarter than I am because my skin is darker. And I have to deal with that when, you know, in the grocery store. I have to deal with that when I'm getting my car worked on, with mechanics. I have to deal with that through everyone, you know. Everyone's always constantly underestimating me, when in actuality, I'm probably smarter than them, you know, but they won't realize that until they get a chance to know me, so.
This isn't me. Do you see that? That's not my natural color. They lightened me up to sell the product, to appeal to all black races. It wasn't, you know, they didn't want me to be as dark as my natural color.
But as far as the features and makes them prettier, who made that up? Was it us? I don't think we did that. Somebody else put that. Remember, I can remember back in the, I'm telling my age now, back in the 60s and 70s, big lips were considered ugly. What do you see today? Everybody wants to have plumper lips. Okay? It wasn't us that decided that. Somebody else planted that, I believe, in our society, that the darker skinned black wasn't as prettier or was more aggressive. I don't think it had anything to do with our community.